Dynamite Kiss was going to be the rom-com of the year for me. In terms of K-drama tropes, it was working in every department. And then the episode 12 happened. I know it's been a while since I spoke about the show, so let me rewind for a second what the show was about. The first two episodes were rom-com bliss to the T. Two strangers meet on Jeju Island. Gong Ji-hyeok, played by Jang Ki-yong, he is in Jeju to scout an engineer. Darim, played by Ahn Eun-jin, is in Jeju because her sister wants to hide this fact from her in-laws that her older sister is unemployed and this is an embarrassment for her. Interesting, the person Ji-hyeok is trying to scout is an ex-boyfriend of Darim. Two strangers, for the convenience of each other, start to fake date until the end of the episode. In order to save their asses, they kiss, and Ji-hyeok eventually has this dynamite kiss, yes, the title of the show, with her, and everything changes. So they go on a date the next day until she has to rush back to Seoul because her mother suffered a stroke. And interestingly, Ji-hyeok does not have a number. He tries to find her. We know how K-drama destiny works in general. She is now employed at his company, but she had to lie because she has to find a job in order to pay the hospital bills and all the mortgage. Then she decides to lie about her marriage and she has a kid in order to get this job. And obviously, Ji-hyeok is taken aback. Now enter the yearning, the miscommunication, the second lead who is now playing the husband in order to save his friend. Even then, I was liking the show. And then the writers decided that we needed episode 12's ending. In order to accelerate male lead's character growth and the female lead's character growth, they decided, you know what, we need a shock value. And what would be that shock value? Not the lies, not the deceit, and not everything else altogether. It needed a slap. A female lead getting slapped. Not only a female lead, and an employee who has less power in that room getting slapped by owner of the company. See, this is where the writing is mess. It's a misstep in every way. You've betrayed your audience. Even if the final two episodes are really happy, it does not change the fact that this is what has happened in the show. You've had non-stop fun in the first 11 episodes. Even if it was slow, even if the characters and the moments were stretched, it was going well. Because until this point, Dynamite Kiss understood what rom-coms are. Romantic comedy. You have to balance both. It was balancing it correctly. It had tenderness, it has longing, it had everything that you want in a rom-com trope. It was giving you that. I feel romantic growth and character growth does not have to happen at the expense of female lead getting abused. The male character development should not happen at the cost of him watching his girl getting abused. And emotional stakes in a rom-com should not come at the cost of abuse. Even if the final episodes, which are airing this week, will give us a happy ending, it doesn't change the fact that episode 12 was unnecessary, the ending was unnecessary, and it has created a dent in the show. And I don't know whether it will have a rewatch value for me. What do you think of this episode? It was totally unnecessary for me, but what do you think? Let me know in the comments, and I'll see you next time talking about my favorite K-dramas of the year.